What's up, savages? Welcome to the Grizzly podcast. Today is a milestone episode. We made it to episode 10, bro. We've been consistent.
10.
We made it to episode 10. And based on that music you heard, you already know the vibe. It's our heritage. It's our Cuban heritage.
Right,
and
baby.
we are here with Havana Restaurant and Bakery, baby. Woo!
Guys, they're one of the first Cuban bakeries in our town. We're in Sebring, Florida. I remember coming here, going to middle school, getting my torta or cafecito con leche right before school. It brings back so many memories. So we're super excited to sit with Havana Restaurant and Bakery. And today we're going to talk with Claudia and Jessie.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
What's up, Jesse?
How are you?
Hi, Claudia. Thank you, guys. And we're here in the bakery. I appreciate you guys for letting us set up and come talk to
Absolutely,
you guys.
absolutely.
So what's up, brother? Where are you guys from originally?
I'm from Miami, Florida, born and raised.
Okay.
I mean,
And you're from where, Claudia?
From Uruguay.
Uruguay. Nacida en Uruguay.
Nacida en Uruguay.
How long did you live in Miami?
my entire life till I was 49.
49.
That's young, dude.
So you've been in Sebring. How long you been in Sebring?
Since 2000, since I want to say November of 18.
November of 18.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how long have you guys been together?
Since like
No.
2008.
2008. How'd you guys meet? Let's get into that. How'd you
Oh, it's interesting.
guys meet?
She worked at a
A restaurant?
Cuban restaurant in
Cuban restaurant.
Bayside, Miami. Downtown Miami.
In Bayside. Where?
Nice.
Which one?
Bayside.
Inside Bayside.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mambo. The restaurant is Mambo.
Mambo's Cafe.
Mambo's Cafe.
Wow.
I didn't know you worked at Mambo's
Yeah.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I was a policeman in downtown Miami that I was assigned to that
That
area.
So you go have your little
And he
cafecito,
drinks
your
his
eye candy.
cafecito.
A lot of times a day.
How many times did you go to Cafecitos a
A
day?
lot.
A
A lot of times a day.
That's romantic. Pero you've always worked in the restaurant industry, or?
Yes. I came in this country in 2001
Okay.
Wow.
and I'm starting in the restaurants, in cafeteria,
Yeah.
in coffee shops in 2003.
Wow.
¿Y
Yes.
qué hacías en Uruguay?
Era enfermera, nurse.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, eso fue lo que estudiaste. Usted fue
Estudié
enfermera
y
siempre.
trabajé de enfermera en Uruguay.
¿Y el cambio?
¿Ah?
¿Y el cambio de enfermera a restaurante?
El país.
El país tocó, era
Yeah.
lo que había, lo que se
Yeah.
podía.
Yeah.
Y los cubanos fueron los que me dieron la oportunidad.
ya, ya. Entonces siempre fuiste en cafeterías y cosas cubanas.
Todo cubano. Aprendí, me dieron la oportunidad en Miami. ¿Puedo decir dónde empecé?
Ya.
Empecé en la 27, la US One. ¿Sabes
Wow.
la US One?
Wow.
En el corazón de Miami.
En
Ajá.
un laundry que es 24/7, que tiene un coffee shop, una ventanita que es súper conocida, que se llama Mary's Laundry Café.
Yeah.
Ujú.
Ese es
ahí
el corazón.
empecé. Ahí empecé.
Wow.
Still there.
Pero yo no sé mucho de la cultura de Uruguay. ¿Mezcla
tampoco.
bien con los cubanos?
Nada que ver. Totalmente diferente. Yo fui, pedí trabajo y dije que no sabía nada, pero que aprendía rápido.
Ya.
Y la verdad que Mari fue una excelente jefa y me dio la oportunidad y me enseñó todo lo que sé.
Y en Uruguay nunca había visto ni un cubano.
Nunca, jamás.
No, también que era un cubano.
No, nada.
Increíble.
Aprendí la cultura acá.
Ya.
Ya.
Pero fueron los que me abrieron la puerta.
Ya.
Y bien agradecida.
Y así conociste a
Y
a
así
este
la
conocí-
candela esta.
And you said you were a cop. How long were you in law enforcement?
29,
9.
almost 30 years.
Like straight out of high school type?
I was hired on my 21st birthday.
Oh, wow. You were
Yeah.
young.
So you always wanted to be a cop?
Yeah. I
Yes
guess.
or no? How did you fall into that?
I like the job,
Okay.
but I was always thinking ahead. Because you know that those jobs are not, you don't do more than 25, 30 years. Usually they're pension based, and I know
Right.
it sounds crazy.
No,
You do
no,
like
it
to help
doesn't.
the
It's
public,
true.
and you do all.
Of course.
You can't do that job without
Having
wanting
some sort of passion.
to be helpful, and I did that, and I always had that goal. I'm gonna retire young, and I'm gonna do something else.
Right. Yeah, but you got your pension to back you up, health insurance,
Correct.
the whole thing.
Correct.
Yeah. It's definitely a smart way to do it too.
Yeah, no, I was out at 49. What is it? 49 and 6 months.
That's awesome, dude.
49. Wow.
That's awesome. Cool.
And then
Yeah.
what made you met her while being a police officer?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so a man in uniform.
That didn't work.
The man in uniform.
She didn't like
The
the man in
law.
uniform. It wasn't about that. It's just being there every day, being a pain.
Persistent, bro. That's what I tell everybody.
Every day.
Consistency, bro. It works. You got to be consistent.
I was blind too,
You
but
gotta
still,
be consistent.
I was putting myself there and then going the wrong direction. I don't know what was
Yeah.
wrong.
No, bro.
He was a good friend
Yeah,
for so many years.
what a dum dum.
So how long did you guys know each other
A
before?
couple of years,
Really?
No recuerdo cuándo, pero-
probably a year or two. No, at least a year or two.
No way.
Yes.
Of going all the time to your cafecito.
Remember, I went there, and then there was oh my God, the mall has a restaurant club in the back.
Yes.
I was the policeman at the door to that, so I
You
would.
were always there.
I was always there.
So we can say that cafecito brings people together.
There you go.
There you
It does.
Yeah.
Cafecito
does.
brings people together.
There you go.
No. We stress
That's
it because like you guys own this business together, right?
Mhm.
Vidal?
Yes, correct.
So it takes some sort of like solidification to be able to live with someone, work with someone.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to understand, how do you do it?
Oh, and they never owned a business. You guys never owned a business
No.
Yeah, we
before.
did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, yes.
What did you guys own before?
We owned
Ice cream
an
shop.
ice cream, and it's funny.
Ooh.
We owned an ice cream store in Hialeah.
Hialeah.
And she learned something that is super hard here, literally in this country, Cuban.
Yeah.
Bocadito helado.
She did bocadito helado cubano.
Oh,
She made
what
them
is
from
that?
zero.
Oh, it's
We
an
had-
ice cream sandwich, but it's
Yeah,
Cuban.
we had it.
Bocadito helado.
We bought our own batch freezer. We made our own ice cream. Plus, she would do the bread. What
Cake,
that's
yeah.
the cake, the cake.
Right,
thing.
right.
Oh.
Mix it together, sugar it, cut it. We did all that stuff. She learned that stuff. I mean,
Are you serious?
yes,
Yeah,
big time.
I take courses from
Yeah.
the ice cream.
Ah, but you took courses
Yes,
and everything.
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
For
She
that.
knows how to do that.
That's
Believe-
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And how long did you guys own that for?
Not long. That became
A
a
year.
year. It was as a policeman. She had a job. Plus, we had the
Yeah, it's
store,
hard.
and then
That's
dealing with
hard.
employees being out. I was going in the middle of the night in uniform to the store to pick up stuff. It was not worth it.
Oh, got it. So
Wow.
you sold it.
Sold it.
You sold it. Oh, you were able to sell it.
But we sold
So
it
that's
for
good.
we literally sold the store for the recipe to the sandwiches.
And that was it.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that was
Done.
it.
You didn't give it. You were trying to get rid of it.
No,
though.
we sold it well because that recipe is pretty tough to get. The only like one or two people that actually do that in this country.
So how did you get the recipe?
That's a whole nother story.
That's a story.
That's a
Can you
whole
tell the story or no?
Who'd you mug?
No, it was one of the partners that actually started it, kind of guided us, wouldn't tell us everything directly because there was a lot of legalities to it.
Really?
But he
dude?
kind of guided us
Fueron
on how
unos
to.
cuantos errores. Fui
Right.
probando,
Kind of-
probando hasta que me quedó exacto
Right.
al original.
Right.
So es como un ingrediente que esconden. Es una
Tuve-
cosa.
Tuve que ir probando hasta que los
Hasta que lo
comparé
llegaste.
y llegué
Yes.
a la receta.
A la receta.
Pero
Really?
fue con un montón de errores. Probamos.
Y ese,
Hubo
y
tiempo.
Pero
ese-
llegaron.
Sí.
y ese fue tu primer negocio junto. Pero tú
Sí.
tuviste negocio antes sola, ¿no?
No.
¿Y tú?
I did.
¿Qué tú
No, pero
hiciste?
sí me contaste que tu
Bueno,
papá
mi
tuvo
papá-
mucho
Mi
negocio.
papá siempre ha
Oh.
tenido negocio.
Right.
Their
Y,
restaurant.
y
Right.
en el verano yo iba y lo ayudaba. No mucho, pero sí.
te
siempre
gustaba?
Me gustaba. Me
En
gustaba
Uruguay.
en Uruguay. Él tenía restaurantes en la playa.
Ah, qué rico. ¿no?
Proveeduría. Siempre andaba ahí con mis hermanos. siempre.
Pero en lugares de onda, de cerveza, de
Sí,
comida.
playa.
Yeah, qué rico.
Eso es rico también.
Absolutely.
¿Y el negocio tuyo primero cuál era?
I had two.
Ooh.
I had a party rental called Bounce Around Party Rental.
Okay. Like bounce houses and all that.
Bounce
Gotcha.
houses, cotton candy machines, all that stuff.
Gotcha.
That became complicated because that, believe it or not, you do get work. It's all weekend work.
It's always weekends.
Where
right.
again, I'm a policeman. I had to work sometimes, having people go out, pick up stuff in the middle of the night.
Right.
You know,
Right.
then you have a rental the next day. It was
Oh,
complex.
no, I mean, we're friends with Robert Ryder Rentals here,
Right.
and I see him always
It
at
was-
night, in the morning. I mean,
It
he's-
was tough.
It's a lot of work.
The cleaning, and then eventually I put that for sale, and
And it sold.
It sold quick.
yeah.
That's good.
Truck came and took all the equipment. No questions
Gone.
asked. Yes, gone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
El otro?
awesome.
Oh, I have a history of used to compete racing watercraft. And when I mean compete, I mean I actually travel the country racing watercraft.
Watercraft, you're saying what, like jet skis?
Right.
Got it.
So I used to race jet skis forever.
What team were you, bro?
What do you mean what team?
He was Sea-Doo, bro.
No, I rode a Sea-Doo my last couple of years.
You
And
lost a lot, huh?
No, I won a lot.
Even though we're Yamaha people, but
I'm
yeah.
Yamaha.
No, and I raced a Yamaha. The first part of my career was with a Yamaha.
Really?
Yeah.
And what made you go to Sea-Doo?
Because of the classification, only uses 2 different jet skis, and the Doo had more power without modifying, and the hull worked better.
Okay, so
Got it. Okay.
it's true though.
And you're talking about what year?
This is back in I had my jet ski store, the jet ski place I had. That's what I had.
So that was the business.
Yes, I had one. It was probably 1995,
Oh,
6,
shit.
7, those years.
So and those are the 2-stroke jet ski times too.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, it was a whole
Right.
other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and not for nothing. Sea-Doo, I think still they have more
Yeah,
power, more
back then,
technology.
back
They
then.
are, but
So
Yeah.
you owned the jet ski store. What'd you do? Like custom parts?
No, just
high performance.
builds.
Got it.
Builds.
you seen all the new stuff coming out now with jet skis, like DVT and boosting and all these people? That's pretty crazy.
I got one of my friends is one of my good friends is actually holds a world record in speed.
The Cuban guy.
Uber Perez, one of my friends.
No!
Of course.
Oh,
Hell
nice.
yeah!
Yeah,
That's
bro.
That's
awesome.
dope.
Uber
Yeah.
But
Perez
what is he riding?
The Yamaha.
is
He's riding a Yami.
A Yamaha.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
FZR?
That's the arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man.
I've been wanting to buy an FZR.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to buy an FZR, but I haven't done it yet.
So
But anyway, so you guys have been in business
Oh, for a little bit.
many
About
times.
Yeah.
And then how did this happen? So how did this happen?
It went through her actually.
Yes. A friend told me they're selling the Cuban restaurant,
Right?
and we talk about it. We started transition to move to here. No?
We talked. What it is? They called her, told her, "You guys interested in the restaurant?" And it's like,
And you guys weren't living here yet?
no.
No,
The
no.
thing is this.
Yes.
Yeah, we actually
Yeah,
moved
we
in.
moved.
Yeah.
When I retired, I thought about truth. I have
Hey, you were
cars.
young too.
I thought about I'm gonna mess with cars, which is what I have.
Right.
I have
Yeah.
cars
Right.
and stuff like. Oh, I'm gonna mess with cars, and she's got a bachelor's in nursing.
Right.
So I thought she's gonna go into nursing, but then this came up for sale, and we used to come. We started coming up here back. I want to say back in 2010,
Okay.
9.
Yeah.
We would come for the races.
Yeah.
Again, cars.
Yeah, cars.
Wow.
So and then my friend moved up here. Before that, bought a house up here. So we would stay at his house, and then we were coming so much that I go, you know what? Let's buy a house. So in
Yeah.
July of 14,
And back in those days, they were affordable too.
we
yeah.
bought a house,
Yeah.
and we just had it to come on the weekends by the racetrack. We would come on the weekends, get away from the madness,
From Miami.
and then when it was getting time to retire, I was probably a year out, and I told her, I said, you know what? My drop finishes. That means my 7-year max
Yeah.
is done. So I leave this date. Numbers change. We have the house, much cheaper.
Let's go, babe.
And that's what we did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the traffic is crazy.
So then they told you about this being sold before you moved, or yeah, you were here?
We were here.
You were living here already.
Yeah, we were.
Like how long? Maybe like a year after?
No,
No,
months.
Oh shit! So you had just moved.
I don't know where we had traveled somewhere.
But you guys would eat here all the time.
We had gone somewhere.
No, iba a trabajar.
No. We had gone. We were in Orlando. It was recent. We had gone somewhere.
Oh, North Carolina.
Okay. I know we had gone somewhere. And see, I said Orlando. Oh my God.
North Carolina.
We had gone
A little bit more north, bro.
A little bit. And when we came back, since we already knew the place, it kind of was weird because we would come here a lot, and it was smaller, but it was always full. And I go, why would you want to sell? But at the end of the day, it's like,
Yeah, everybody has their reasons.
everybody has their reasons.
Right.
We came, we looked, it was moving. I said, it doesn't look like a bad deal.
Because this side wasn't open, right?
When we bought it was open, but they had just done it.
Right, it was brand new.
got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
they
when
had
we
Fue
did.
just done.
después del
remember.
huracán.
Right.
¿Se acuerdan
Yeah,
que se habían
I
caído
remember.
techos?
I remember when they
Yeah,
did it.
trying to remember.
Yeah, because
It's gone through so many
it
changes.
used to end on that wall.
Right, that's
And
it.
he got this space.
Right, correct. This was
I
a Subway.
remember. I remember.
This
That's
was
right, it was Subway.
It was Subway.
Oh,
It was
man,
Subway.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Jesus.
This has changed a lot. And now we
Yeah.
got, you can't see it, but we got Chick-fil-A over there now.
Finally,
That's
we got
new.
Chick-fil-A. We're going to do two Culvers.
That's, like, honestly, for me, it's weird as shit to go like this and see Chick-fil-A.
It's weird for me too,
Freaking
to be
weird
honest with you.
shit.
Yeah. No, now two Culvers.
But the
I
town
mean,
is growing. The town is growing. So you guys pulled the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
Who
Can't-
wanted it the most, though? You or her?
Me.
¿Cómo te lo ganaste?
Le pasaba la mano así, le pasaba la mano.
Not even like that. I do.
No.
Truth be told,
Yeah.
when
You support.
I am 100%, I'll do anything for her. She
That's it.
wanted it, and I said,
We
you know
are
what?
very good partners.
I'll buy it
That's
for
it.
her,
That's beautiful.
and I bought it for her.
That's it. And that was it.
It's a partner.
And
And
then
it's been
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
You guys have done great.
No.
It's grown.
Absolutely.
It's grown.
Absolutely.
And you guys, honestly, right? It's like everything else. You can't see the future. But you guys bought, and this town has only grown.
It has grown.
And with the town growing, the business grows.
It has.
Right?
I can tell you.
But who would have foreseen that shit? Nobody would. I mean, you could have and you couldn't have, right? We knew Miami was getting crazy. Everybody's coming.
Eventually.
But Florida has grown a shit ton too.
Yeah.
Just the growth
I'm
here
going to
is
say the
pretty
past
insane.
3 years has been
Yeah.
ridiculous. And I think
Absolutely.
the next 3 years are going to be even faster.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. This is
I think.
definitely it was a good move.
Yeah.
But I would imagine it was hard in the beginning. What were the biggest struggles in the beginning?
Dealing with, well, the whole aspect of learning the restaurant from zero. Because when you're dealing with 2 employees that we had down in Miami to, I think we had 10, and then we got up to a point of having 17 at one point.
17.
Here?
Yes.
Wow.
It became complicated.
Right. Drama.
Not just drama, it's just, and then payrolls,
Right.
overhead,
It's a lot of
purchases,
employees. Right.
insurances. And it's like, oh my God, I got all this stuff going on.
It's a
You
lot.
know,
The
so,
first time everything broken.
and then, yeah, we had a July, I think a July of 20, July, or 19, I'm sorry. Walk-in breaks, walk-in freezer breaks, stand-up freezer breaks, air conditioner, all the same month.
No,
All the same month.
It happens, bro.
This-
But you had to replace everything?
We almost
Dude, I was-
lost the purchase. Cuando se rompió el freezer.
Oh, and then you buy a couple $1,000s in merchandise and you have no way of freezing it.
Oh my God.
Because it got here.
We thought
And-
our last 2 months were bad.
Yeah.
I would freak out
That's
with
rough.
No, and then we had another time where we had the actual meter exploded in the back there and left us without power for 2
Weekend.
days.
No.
Yes.
In weekend.
Yeah.
No.
On a weekend, so we had to pay a lot to get people to come out here
And
On the
service it.
and service that because I was losing product again, shuffling stuff around because I did have a portion of it running, but if you go into my freezers, you'll see how hard they're full.
Yeah, yeah.
How do
yeah.
you make it
Yeah,
work?
they work. Those
Yeah.
freezers are always working.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And how much is one of those freezers, Jess?
a lot.
They're big money, huh?
A lot. Just the compressor on the walk-in was like $5,000 or $6,000.
Fue lo que pagamos,
Yeah,
no sé.
just that compressor over
That's
there.
what a lot of people don't understand about owning a small. You gotta have money for situations like that.
That air conditioner was. This is like it's not a. It's a 10-ton unit. It's a couple $1,000.
Big money.
Yes.
Big money.
It's always like, man, it must be nice to own a restaurant. I'm like, no.
But
No,
I tell people
business
all
in
the time,
general,
I go,
right?
what it costs to run the store, that key. I always say the key. Turn that key a month. You start doing payrolls and you start doing overhead with your rents and your gas bill. Here's a lot of money. Water bills. You're talking 6 figures just to do this
Right, just to turn the key.
a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 figures a month
Correct.
just to turn the key.
Just turn the key.
Yeah, people don't
That's
understand.
crazy.
I don't grasp that. Like
That's
that's
a lot of
crazy.
money.
But you start looking,
That's-
the little frozen
Yeah.
machines running.
Yeah.
Right,
This
right,
costs
everything's
money.
running.
Everything
Yeah,
costs
everything's
money.
running.
You know,
Absolutely.
and it
100%.
Yeah, and then and then you get your, which we all get when you own business. You guys have a business. You get your sales tax and you see those bills come in at the month, and you go, oh my
I
God.
don't even know how we're not in jail, dude. We've had so many issues with fucking sales tax.
But I'm saying, then you get that bill and
hate
you see it and you're like,
Why?
why?
I know.
Oh my God, I can buy a car.
Right, literally, right?
You come over here and do this
No,
for
what
me, bro.
pisses me off about sales taxes, what if I fucking don't want to collect it? So I'm obligated to collect it.
Yeah.
I have to do your accounting for you,
Yeah, yeah.
and I better pay you on time because you're going to come arrest
Yeah,
my ass.
it's
I hate
crazy.
it.
It's
It
ridiculous.
pisses me off.
A tough
It's
gig.
a joke.
So now let's get into food.
Right.
Not fácil.
You guys have a badass menu, and it's
It's
totally different
and
from
I'm-
what it used to be.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little ridiculous.
It's big. It's
There's
a
probably
big
like
menu.
200 items on your menu.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
I think so. No, we were taking
No.
pictures of all the
Yeah,
food.
dude,
We
I
know.
was here and I thought, I was like, man, we were here for like an hour, and I'm like, we only got like 4 dishes, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I just see
No,
new
no
dishes.
bullshit. How many dishes you think they have on the menu for real? Like, not exaggerating.
Well, I'm taking every items on the menu,
Oh,
like
items, yeah.
legit.
so starting
items,
from croquetas and ending with lobsters. Where are
literally,
we at?
I'm gonna say 200.
I
If not
like
100.
if you put it that way, see, because you're going
Every detail,
Item
right
by
there.
item,
Desde lo
yes.
dulce
See.
hasta
See,
everything.
you go item by item, yes.
Sandwich, fry, like arroz, like you have 100.
That's
I'm gonna say
awesome,
100.
dude.
It might be exaggerating.
When we bought it, maybe I'm gonna get ahead of myself.
Go
But
ahead, go.
When we bought it, it was more a cafeteria,
Right.
Yeah.
I
Type
agree
thing.
with you. I
And-
agree with you.
and
In some places.
right, and then
Era un bakery.
right,
Era un
and
bakery,
then when I bought it, I told her, I said, I want to lose the stigma of the bakery and make it more the restaurant.
Right.
that was your idea.
it was
You
always
guys
my
revamped
target
the
was that. My
logo.
target
You guys
was
did the whole
always
thing. Yeah.
Did you shoot yourself in the foot a little bit?
a little bit. And it's like, so to go to the different places to have real food.
Right.
We come from down in Miami where you had a Cuban place on every corner and everybody had awesome
Everything.
stuff to
Yeah.
eat. There was good stuff.
No,
And you were so limited and product based and
Right.
you know what? Upgrade product, upgrade this, upgrade that, add this, add that. And then, I mean, I would have the ideas and she would have her own because she's more into that.
Yeah.
So now we have all this going on and then implementing it and the testing phases.
It's a lot.
You know, and
That's fun though.
it was tough.
Testing
And
new
then
food.
how do you right? Because I think about that. Then you got to get the guy. So you teach them how to cook.
No. O sea, lo cubano en sí, ellos lo saben hacer. Tenemos una misma receta todo el tiempo.
Right.
Pero,
Para que sepa igual siempre.
sí,
Well, you do the trial and error, where
Sí,
you try to get it as
tratar.
good as it can be.
A ver cómo se puede ver. Ahora, cuando queríamos implementar algo nuevo, sí yo decía cómo quería que lo hicieran. Cuando era ya algo nuevo.
Como decirte, por
Como-
ejemplo, el plato que tienes tú de arroz con camarones.
Sí.
El amarillo, right?
Yeah.
I love
Que
that
viene
plate.
con su. Que
Right.
cuando tú lo
Bueno.
pides, viene específicamente con su plato.
Eso
En su
eso
olla.
lo pensé yo, eso
Ok.
me quería que se viera diferente,
no,
que
se
se
ve de
viera
ahí.
Ya, que está
nice,
lindísimo.
como que sale de una casa.
Y yo no
algo.
sabía
Yeah.
que ustedes tenían eso. Lo otro fue que tú me dijiste el nombre, que yo no sé lo que es.
El bistec a la milanesa.
Yo no sabía que ustedes tenían eso.
Ya, ahí tienen de todo.
Sí.
Todo lo
Eso sí es más. Trato de traer algo de también de poner de.
Pero
de
eso no está en el
Uruguay,
menú.
como el-
Porque el
como
menú
el-
de ustedes
como
es
el
nada más que
lugar.
3 páginas.
Es que
That
no
menu-
está todo el menú.
Right, the menu's not all there.
Necesitan
Bueno, we're working on that.
Ese
We're
es el
doing
nuevo
that.
trabajo.
Eso es una sorpresa que no les podemos decir, pero vienen cosas nuevas.
Yeah.
Ya, anyway.
Pero eso, yo me quedé frío con eso, los tamales. Yo lo llamé. Yo le dije, ¿tú sabes que esta gente tiene tamales? Yeah.
No, los tamales sí los conocía.
Yo no sabía.
Pero el bistec a la milanesa, que a mí me encanta, yo no lo sabía.
No.
Igual que el que me lo dijo fue, ¿cómo que este que va al gimnasio con nosotros?
Oh my God. Me
El
jodí.
que va al gimnasio conmigo, bonitillo. El bueno más bonito que hay aquí.
Es verdad.
Es
es
good
verdad.
looking.
Gordo.
Bueno,
Ah,
este es
soy
el,
yo.
el segundo más bonito. Coño, chica.
Se me olvidó.
Leandro.
Leandro, que es el que él me coge, quiere entrarme a las piernas y me tiene loco. Pero anyway, él es el que me dijo lo de la langosta.
Right.
Y yo, oye, yo no sé que había langosta.
No.
Aquí pueden venir a comer langosta, arroz
Sí,
con
no.
camarones,
Oye, y
lo que
están-
sea.
Y
Tienen
están
un
ricos.
menú
Y están
que yo
ricos.
no lo sabía tampoco.
Están bien ricos. Pues yo ordené la langosta para comercial y estaba
Yeah.
La
suavecita,
verdad que
blanca. No.
los muchachos que trabajan en
Yeah,
la cocina
they do a good job.
trabajaban de eso en la playa, saben trabajar mucho lo que es pescado, marisco.
No, a mí me encantó. Yo grabando
Pero
allá atrás, mirando, hay
La langosta es una cosa que ya you guys reached far.
No, we were
Nosotros
reaching.
queríamos tener
Such
platos
as-
que no hubiera en la zona, que hiciéramos la diferencia.
We do skirt steak,
Yeah.
the thick skirt steak.
The
Yeah.
real
Right.
skirt
No, con
steak.
Con
chimichurri.
chimichurri.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Que se me olvidó.
Ay, sí, eso
Yeah.
lo haces tú.
So,
¿Tú haces chimichurri?
Yo
Yeah,
hago.
he makes it.
Sí, bueno, yo entré el otro día y veían, esa mesa completa estaba llena de chimichurri, little
Yeah.
containers
Los
de
vasitos,
chimichurri.
los vasitos
My
de
God,
chimichurri.
los vasitos de
And
chimichurri.
believe it or not, that brought a different type of client. I want to not different type, but yeah, actually
Yeah,
has brought
Yeah,
a
of
different
course.
client.
Como hoy, por ejemplo, que yo
Yeah.
lo estaba diciendo a Claudia. Esa onda de tú decir, right, porque tú decir, un domingo, 3 de la tarde, estamos en la casa, no tenemos nada que hacer, vamos a comer algo, pero tengo ganas de tomarme una cervecita, tengo los niños, tengo mi familia. Esa onda ustedes la han creado. Porque ya el bakery lo que eran antes no es esa onda. Es como tú dices, cafetería.
Yeah.
Que
Es
ya
desayuno.
esto tiene ese feeling y esa onda de tú venir, voy por la tarde, tomarme una cervecita, comerme mi arroz con camarones, mi pango frito,
Right.
lo que sea.
Right.
Like that's already a
We-
different vibe.
We tried to get away from that and make it more
Absolutely.
restauranty. And also,
Absolutely.
believe it or not, on the bakery end,
Yeah.
we do a ton more, and I mean
Oh,
a
no, no, no.
ton more
Than it used to be.
than it used to be. I mean, we do so much more. It's all hands on inside. So
Yes. Well, you haven't seen it.
yeah,
Did you know they had French toast?
yeah, we do.
Oh, I saw the French toast. Because you did the
Oh,
video. I saw the
No, who French?
toast.
I would say it's probably one of the best French toast I've had. Thick, full of chocolate because I like excess too. Even though I can't eat it,
Yeah.
but el
Look at
exceso de chocolate.
We're fat boys.
Oh
at
my
heart.
God.
We are fat boys.
Yo no sé
Yeah.
mucho
I
de
feel you.
cocinar, pero yo era gordo y yo sé lo que me entra por los
Eso es lo que
ojos.
dice. Yo no sé cocinar, pero yo sé lo que es buena comida.
Oh, yeah. Eso estaba riquísimo. Los omelets son riquísimos. Okay, so then, ¿cuál es tu plato que you don't like the most? Like you would get rid of it.
No, it's hard to.
You
I
can't pick one?
I
can't
can't.
pick
I
one?
can't because at the end of the day, the stuff. There's certain things that I just don't for me, I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But they're very popular.
So
Right.
what's your most popular dish?
Oh my God, it'd probably be
Shredded beef.
yeah.
Ah,
Shredded beef, ropa vieja.
Sí, la ropa vieja. El fried pork chop.
Oh, or la ropa vieja, or
La
como
masa
la vaca
puerco.
frita.
Oh, yeah.
Sí.
Shredded beef es la ropa vieja.
La
La
ropa
ropa
vieja.
La ropa vieja.
La ropa vieja.
Eso, las masas.
Las
And what-
masas.
La
Ah,
masita de
what's-
puerco. Yeah.
Sí.
¿Y cuál es el que no es tan común?
Mm, que no sea.
Que no se venda mucho.
Que no se venda mucho.
The one she said it sells the most.
Wraps.
Yeah,
¿Cuál?
the
Los
wraps.
Tenemos
wraps.
Yeah.
Tenemos wraps.
Yeah.
Because we do,
I
but the,
get it.
but the wraps are. Have you ever eaten a wrap here?
No, I
They're
haven't.
very nice. They're big.
I didn't know you had
Uh,
wraps.
Yeah, I
You'd
don't
have
know.
Caesar wraps with chicken and with all and with
And they're
churrasco
good.
wraps.
Pero I
with
guess
steak.
son
Yeah.
cosas que a lo mejor la gente cuando viene aquí no piensa en
Yeah.
eso, right?
No.
Eso es lo que es.
Bueno, ¿los wraps están en el menú?
Yes.
Ese es el problema, no señor.
Oh, they're not on the menu.
No.
It tells you
Ahí
where
está.
I'm at. See?
Yeah.
That's
It
it.
tells
We
you where I'm
need,
at.
we need to
Yeah.
do what we're gonna do.
Yeah. But you
That's
guys should
when it's
have even a
happening.
paper, like a lunch menu, a dinner menu, because you can't have like
Yeah.
la ropa vieja for lunch. I mean, you can, but
What? La ropa vieja for lunch?
Fuck
I would
yeah,
think,
bro.
I would think
Fucking
Cubans, bro.
I know, but I would.
It's
put-
like Mexicans. They eat fucking arroz, frijol, and all that shit in the
True.
morning.
It's true.
So,
Well,
that's how
eso-
Cuban can have ropa
Yo
vieja
me
for
quedé
lunch.
frío. Cuando yo fui para México para hacerme la cirugía, tenía un restaurante en el hospital. Yo dije, ven, tienen un restaurante, ve y coge algo de desayunar. Vino para atrás, "Ah, no hay nada. And I'm like, what do you mean? So
Todo
voy-
almuerzo.
yo voy caminando para allá y para desayuno, nachos
Taco.
con un huevo. Burrito con un huevo. But like, what?
It's
I'm
all
like,
lunch food.
and hot sauce. And I'm like, no, it's like 8:30
Can't eat
in the
that
morning.
stuff.
Hey, igual
man.
cuando fuimos a ver a Alejandro en Miami, ¿dónde es que estaba él? En Coral Gables.
Ajá,
El
ajá.
hospital que está en Coral Gables, en Mercy.
Ok.
Mercy.
Sí.
Llegamos a Mercy, cuando entro por Mercy, digo, man, that's fucking awesome. La carreta in the,
Oh
in
my
the
God,
cafeteria.
yeah.
I'm
En el
like,
hospital.
damn, that. Yo me voy para el hospital all the time. If it was
Yeah.
here and I've been helped, that's awesome.
That's horrible.
So, ¿qué plato tú dirías que fue el más complicado de poder perfect?
Yeah.
She has to tell you that.
What was the hardest, like the hardest plate to perfect?
Creo que fue el French toast.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Why?
Yeah.
Porque cuando lo empezamos, se hizo una receta original, o sea, pusieron una receta y se hicieron en base a esa receta y no quedaba bien. No quedaba bien y no había aceptación.
There's a lot of trial and error on that one.
Entonces,
Yeah,
There was a lot.
French
Yeah,
toast.
I'm French-
sí,
pero a lo mejor
primero,
también.
no,
French
primero
toast, I
no
don't
lo- yo lo que pruebo de French toast que he probado en el área son muy secas. Las veo que las
Yes.
secas. El
Yes.
problema es que tampoco las podés mojar mucho porque si no que se desarma, se deshace y a
Yeah.
la gente no le gusta mojada porque eso es huevo.
Right.
Entonces tuvimos que buscar algo que cuajara y que a la vez no se sintiera.
¿Y tú usas Texas toast? Porque es grueso el pan.
Sí,
Es grande.
ese es
It's
el
like
que usamos.
this.
El Texas toast.
Sí.
Es
Entonces
grande.
big
tuvimos
one.
que buscar un buen
Yeah.
pan y probar otras recetas.
A mí me-
Llegar a la receta que conseguimos
Yeah, it was
que,
complicated.
que quedara armada,
It was
que
complicated.
quedara
It was.
jugosa.
I thought you were going to say the lobster.
No.
Yeah, no sé qué. The
They-
French toast.
No, they got that
Porque
pretty
A
good.
veces las cosas más simples son
Yeah.
las más
Yeah.
complicadas.
Yeah, es verdad.
The lobster, they did it one here, there. They changed this and that, but it was dead on the first try.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, wow, they got it right. Damn, and I like that.
yeah.
That's my favorite plate.
What,
lobster?
The lobster?
Yes.
Yeah, me
No.
too.
Mira, I'm going to tell you right now. Tienen tequeño de queso y guayaba.
Los pequeños.
Oh, my
son
God.
deliciosos.
Los pequeños.
Es lo
Eso,
que te
eso
digo.
es otra cosa que agregaron que no había antes, los pequeños.
So,
Los pequeños.
¿cuál es la parte más difícil de lidiar con un restaurante en pareja?
Al principio creo que fue el cambio, ¿no? Que discutíamos un
The thing
poco
is this. The thing is this. We had, well, like everybody else, you have your career. She had her. She was doing her thing,
Well, it's growing
studying.
pains of a new
Two
business.
things.
too.
Now we're together all the time, and we do not, like, literally ever, and I mean till today, argue.
That's a beautiful thing. I don't even
So
know my
I
wife,
like nothing,
That's awesome.
non-existent.
You have an awesome relationship.
And it was being together all the time and then having an issue with, as an example, an employee,
Right.
or having an employee issue, and then you have a breakdown, so I would get stressed out.
Right, it's
And then you
normal.
leave here, which is the part where I was always taught as a cop.
Leave shit at home.
It stays at work.
Right, leave shit
So
at
when I
work.
would get home, I'd forget about everything that happened at work.
Right.
But this was going home.
Right. Yeah.
And that was the problem. And until one day we just talked, like, this can't happen anymore.
Right.
That and
Either we
it
figure
takes
it out
com-
or we sell that shit.
right.
takes
But I love
communication.
you more than
Yeah.
the business.
Literally, yes.
Absolutely.
It
Love
takes
it.
communication.
Así
Well,
fue.
I mentioned that to him the other day because my wife wants to do something with me, and I get where it sounds awesome, like, oh, we can be up and down together every day, we can hang out every day. I just get scared because I know my temper, I know my wife's temper sometimes, but I want to. I feel like my home is my peace.
Right,
And
right,
sometimes I don't want to bring because I get frustrated. I have anxiety.
Yeah, we
really
have
bad,
shit that we deal with, right?
and I don't
We're
want to bring
human,
that
man.
home.
Yeah.
No, wait, like I know bullshit. Like there's times where I'm dying to get the fuck rid of his ass and just not talk. But it's not because of him, right? It's not a personal thing. It's just that we deal with a business together.
It's not easy.
So we torment each other, right?
Yeah.
Not
So then
easy.
I say, fuck that shit. I can't wait to drop him off at home and not see him till tomorrow. You know?
But then he's gonna see me in 5 minutes because I gotta go get lunch or I gotta
Right.
get dinner. I
No,
live right down the street.
or he texts me or he walks in through the garage. Hey, bro, did you do that shit? Bro, get the fuck out of here. We'll do it tomorrow. You know?
Yeah, porque nosotros
I
vivimos
get
casi
Yeah,
cinco
cuatro
casas
casas de mí.
right
Yeah.
there.
So-
So siempre estamos para arriba para abajo. But I
Yeah.
do. Imagínate.
Yeah,
si
but it's
trabajo-
all love. It's all
No.
love. It's all
Nosotros
love.
tenemos que aprender a separar,
Yeah.
a separar las cosas del negocio con la
Pero
cosa.
mira, al final yo pienso que también tiene mucho que ver en temperamento
Yeah.
Sí.
Dude,
y su relación. Porque yo se lo dije a él. Yo le dije, sí, hay personas que no pueden. Y pueden tener una buena relación. Pero si tu forma de pensar y tu temperamento no funciona para eso, no lo puedes hacer. Pero if you are good, if you guys are both subtle in the sense of open-minded,
I've always been,
Then you
unfortunately, I've always been structured to a
right,
certain extent because of what I did.
right,
By the same token, I'm very direct
Me too.
and I can be very stern if I get bothered.
My
Right.
wife too. She's Puerto Rican.
So and
It's hard.
stern.
it wouldn't be so much with her, but those are issues that I could have here with
Right.
Yeah.
people because I was used to dealing with for 29 years. I dealt with the public on a negative basis. It's sad to say, but mainly
it
on
is
a negative
what it is.
basis.
You're lawful
You
for
have
And-
that
you.
line of professionalism where
Right.
you know how to.
And then it was complicated because you know how to deal with stuff and how to just take care of it.
Right.
And now you have to be more politically correct, you know. And when you have customers sometimes that will come in here, I mean, it's not often.
Right.
But you get your customer here and there that pretty complicated, can
Right.
be disrespectful to your customer, to your
To your
employees.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't put up with anything like that.
No. Well, and honestly, your staff, like being here, watching the whole function, like everybody gets like it's so hard to like imagine because I mean it's just us two. We have two other guys. We all get along, but that's 4 people. When you
Right.
have 10, 12 people that everybody gets along, 15?
people.
15.
Right, yeah, 15 with us. Right.
And everybody
And
gets along?
that's it. Not only that, right? And I wanted to touch on that. Where did you guys, because like I told you earlier, just talking to your employees, because we're customers too. So just in conversation, and again, there's people here that we've known for a long time that work for you. And listening to them talk, like all your employees love you guys.
They're like
They
this.
love you guys.
This is a big family.
How do you create that?
Yeah.
How did you guys create that?
Just being fair with them, being forward
Yeah.
and being honest with them, being upfront. And if I see a problem, because if we have a problem with you as an employee, either she usually takes and talks to them first. If I have to talk to them on a second thing, usually it's not
It's not the same way.
not good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But we don't have that very often.
No.
I mean, I can tell
I can
you.
tell. Okay, everybody loves you guys.
We just try to, basically, we try to make everything work for them.
Right.
By the same token, the best way I can put it to you is this: you give them like the positive stuff, the positive energy. You reaffirm stuff with them and all that stuff, and they pay you back the same way. Thank God, that's
Right.
the staff we have now.
Right.
Literally,
And I
well,
see
one
it.
of I was standing there, and one of them had $20, and she's like, "No, your purse was in the office, but I wouldn't dare put it in your purse, so I'm just gonna give it to you."
That's beautiful. It's a
But
respect.
it's amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's so
It's
and it's so
beautiful.
hard to find because not only is it hard to have that line of
It's
respect.
hard to find good help, though, bro.
It's
What's
so
hard?
hard.
It's
It's
the
hard.
most important.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants
But we've
to
gone
work.
through, we've gone through some characters.
I can imagine.
Oh,
We've gone
we
through some
have
characters.
so many
Oh,
stories.
we have stories on some of the characters.
So what is the future plans? What are your ideas? Where do you envision it in the next year or two? What's the ideas with the business?
I don't know. I just want to grow it more. I want to change it up. Obviously, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to make it more. I want to make it more attractive. I want to give it. I want to change the whole thing. Give it ambience.
Yeah.
Give it more.
Give it a
more.
vibe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring
Which
life
is
into this
lacking.
place.
Yeah.
So one thing we're lacking. We have a lot of. Thank God, we do well, but we can do
Oh,
a
I know you
lot
do. You
better.
guys are busy. But that's the thing, right? I think you start like everything in any business, in careers and everything.
Absolutely.
You get to a plateau. You're doing good. You get to a plateau, but now it's okay.
Which is pretty
We
much
can
where
go a little bit further.
Yeah.
I think is where we're at right now.
Right.
I mean, growth. I can tell you, not get into specifics. It's been, if you look at numbers, it's been insane.
The town itself is
awesome.
growing.
But
Busy.
by the same token, it's so much more that I can see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
and with the whole growth thing, like we tell people, like, granted, take it with a grain of salt. Starting a small business is easy because it's you. Taking the small out of in front of business is the hard part.
Right. Making a big business.
You guys have the potential to be a huge business.
Well, you see, we do, and I'm not gonna sidetrack somewhere else.
No.
We do the truck too, the food thing.
Yeah.
You seen that? That's a whole nother operation, which takes a whole different menu. It takes a
Absolutely.
whole different.
It's another business.
It's a whole nother business.
Yeah, it's another business.
So,
yeah,
another business.
it's
And
not
and
easy.
some people don't even know about it.
Right.
Like, granted, like we used to have how many food like before it was like the barbecue guy has always been here.
There's a couple guys that are known, but
But,
there's a lot of food trucks
We've
here that
gotten
people
a
don't know
lot of
about.
food trucks, and your guys' food truck is gorgeous.
It's badass.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were just in an event. Her food was good, but the Crab Queen. Crab
yes.
Queen has
Oh,
good
yes.
shit.
Oh yes.
But when we're talking, you guys have good food, and then you have an aesthetic truck.
It's
That was a
hard.
custom
That's
ordered,
a badass truck.
custom ordered truck. So
Yeah, that's a badass truck.
That's built
That's big money.
to do
That's
what
big
we do.
money.
¿Y de quién fue la idea for a food truck?
Tú eres la del negocio.
Yeah.
Y Jessie te apoya. I
Él
love
me
it.
sigue,
Siempre,
él
love
me
it.
sigue.
Yeah, I just see. I love
No,
that.
me encanta el food truck. I
Beautiful.
think there's so much potential for the food truck. I think there's so much potential in here. And I just am excited to see what comes next.
So with this being episode 10, Mike,
10. Wow.
is this gonna drop like in time? You know where I'm
so-
going, right? I don't want to say nothing until
Yeah,
I get it from you. You're the boss, bro. I go with whatever you go with.
Yeah. It actually drops right in the middle of it.
So right in the middle of
maybe
it.
in the beginning. I don't know. We
So-
we might have to rush it. At least, I don't know.
I'm hoping you guys. I want to tell you this. This is gonna live on YouTube.
Forever.
This is gonna live on YouTube,
Okay.
and this is gonna be forever. You guys. A lot of people don't know. We know each other. We've known each other a long time.
Off camera. Yeah.
And you guys, we're very grateful to you guys
100%.
for the way you guys were with my family.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
When we lost our dad,
Sorry.
you guys were. So to us,
Respondieron
tough.
quick.
and with our mom, right?
Yeah.
Our mom is our mom's strong, but our mom needs a lot of support,
Yeah.
and she's here every day with you guys. And I know you guys, and not only you guys, the people here, Ileana, Matthew,
Howie.
Howie,
Everybody.
you guys honestly give more support to our mother than we do, and we're very thankful for that.
Absolutely.
So
To her and Bella.
on top of that,
El jamoncito caro.
on top of that, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
On top of that, with Grizzly now doing media marketing, you guys actually gave us our first opportunity.
Wow.
And I'm hoping that with you guys, we launch
I
and
hope
we can
so.
show people what we can do for them.
I hope
So
We're super excited.
I'm very grateful.
No, brother.
Very grateful.
we appreciate
Lo
it very
queremos
much.
mucho. And that's going to
Big
live on
time.
YouTube.
That's going to live on YouTube. Thank you, Jesse.
So,
Sure.
Gracias.
with that being said, Havana Days Bakery.
No,
If you-
Havana
Restaurant.
and bakery.
And we're
and
not
company.
editing that.
No.
Because I did this shit 4 times and I kept screwing it up. Havana Restaurant and Bakery and Company. You guys got to come enjoy this, bro.
It's beautiful.
There's going to be a whole revamp. This is going to be a whole vibe. I want you guys to enjoy it. Come. The menu is huge. Right now it's not on paper, but by the time you guys come, it's going to be a really cool menu you guys are going to see.
Absolutely.
And the menu's extensive, dude, and the food's awesome. You guys got to come enjoy it.
Don't be
And,
scared to
and
try.
family, love, support.
Yeah. Support small businesses. They're here, local, Sebring. They've been here forever. They put so much passion
Absolutely.
behind their food. They try to get creative. Don't be scared to try anything on the menu. They'll explain. It's a beautiful menu. Everything tastes good. Literally everything, from breakfast, lunch, dinner, desserts, everything. Check them out, guys.
I haven't done the French toast, bro. I gotta come
No,
eat the
no, no.
French toast.
Yeah,
I gotta come eat
French
the French
toast,
toast.
like for
The
breakfast.
amount with all the work they put into that. I
Yes,
gotta come eat the
yes,
French toast.
Yes, it's a savage French toast.
Anyway, we love you guys. Appreciate the support. Comment, subscribe. like, share the video. Thank you guys. We love you.
Stay savage, guys.
No,